Hello, this is Nicole Shavokas, Scentsy Independent Director. I've been pondering something for a little while, and so I thought I'd make a video on it. I noticed that some of my Scentsy team members and other Scentsy consultants struggle to, stay active with their 150 every 3 months, or, just have trouble learning how to thrive as a Scentsy consultant. So I was kind of thinking about what things people can do to improve that. So I'm actually about to have my 6th year Scentiversary, and I have managed to stay current with most of my customers and always be getting new customers. And I managed to do about $2,000 in sales every month. So and I honestly don't think it's that hard if you do some key things. So I noticed that consultants tend to do very well in the very beginning. They're very excited and they share with all their friends and family, and then all their friends and family buy, and they might not need it as often as they did like right there in the beginning. So then it kind of peters out and we kind of lose momentum. So one thing that I think is super, super important is to continue to meet new customers and new hosts and new consultants. So we always have to be meeting new people. One way that I find it's really easy to do that is to have home parties. So if you host your own home party, ask everybody to bring a friend, and maybe you'll have some new contacts that you didn't have before. Be sure to have the people at the party fill out a drawing slip. That's super important, so that you have contact information and what they're interested in, so that you can follow up with them. Another great way to meet new contacts is have parties for other people. So have some people, your friends or your family, your even your sister, your mom, that kind of stuff, have parties, and then they have friends that you've never met. So if you kind of build those as your contacts, then you're always getting new contacts. Even if you have people that host regularly, if say you have a great host that hosts every 6 months or every 3 months, they'll be inviting different people, new people to their circle each time too. So that's a great way to meet new contacts. Another way is to use drawing slips. Anytime I'm out and about, if I'm at a restaurant, if I'm going through the bank, grocery store, it doesn't matter. Anytime I'm out and about with people, I carry samples with me, and then you can pass those out and have them fill out a drawing slip. I usually give them the sample and just say, here's a Scentsy sample, and sometimes you might need to explain what that is, or if they know what Scentsy is, they might already know, but so a Scentsy sample is a wax sample with your contact information on it. So they have a way to get back with you, and then usually attached to something that kind of shows them a little bit about the products. You can use the monthly flyer, you could use a Scentsy catalog, you could do a product sheet, you could do the showcase brochure, you could even do like the Scentsy bookmarks or something like that. Keep it simple and inexpensive. At the very least, do a business card, and that way they have a way to get back with you. But only 1% of people that you give stuff to will ever call you back. So it's important to get their contact information. So then after I pass them the sample, then I'm passing over a drawing slip and a pen and saying, here, enter my drawing. I give something away at the end of every month, and I'll add you to my newsletter so you can keep up to date on the Scentsy information. So that's a great way to get new contacts. And then at the bottom of that drawing slip is, it has some questions. Are you interested in hosting a party? Interested in joining the team? That kind of information, so that when you follow up with them, you know what to talk to them about. Also, when I take that drawing slip, after I get it back from them filled out, I try to write something on it that I learn about them. So if it's at, the grocery store, I can say checkout line at Walmart or whatever. But usually have some kind of short conversation with them, and maybe you learn something about them. They mention that they're, heading to their daughter's birthday party, or, their grandma's sick or something like that. Write that down too. Then when you contact them in the future, you can mention that and follow up with them, and that just makes them know that you really care about them, and it's going to connect you quicker. So Those are some small ways that you can make new contacts, but we always need to be making new contacts so that we can continue to grow our business. And then remember to follow up with the contacts you already have, at least once a month, if not every 2 or 3 months. People are going to need more Scentsy, so be sure to be following up and checking in with them. If nothing else, just to see how they're liking their products and see if they need anything else. You're not being a bother, you're providing a service, so be sure to do that. And another way is events. So, you can get a hold of your local Chamber of Commerce. You can you can Google it. Just Google, events in your area. You can do craft shows and bazaars and different things. I have an event coming up at my dentist's office. They're doing a little vendor event. So small things like that are great. Be sure to get drawing slips at those kind of events. Also have coming up something through our local shelter. So you never know what kind of event you can get involved in. So be sure to do that too. And then you're getting new contacts, and you can give away samples and collect drawing slips at those events, as well as take orders and sell product and things like that. So I hope this helps as a way to gain new contacts. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know.